Good evening, everybody. It is 8 p.m. Mountain Time on September 2nd, 2023. I am Left-Handed Schmo, and I am still alive. And it's time for another episode of Weekly Touhou Roulette. I have had quite a week. As some of you may know, I was not here last week because my air conditioning went out. And then what proceeded over the next 5 days or so was a nice little carnival of absurdity, which I will go over in amusing detail as I play. But because when I have a spate of bad luck, it gets absurd pretty quickly. So, otherwise, doing pretty well. I finally was able to get back to actually, doing stuff. So I've started on another song for Touhou P-Cross. When I was on vacation a couple of weeks back out of town, I still found some time to do some work, some 3D model work, in Blender for the game as well. But it's still definitely not going to happen until it's not going to be out until next year. The more I was looking at it, it's pretty clear that there's just too much left to do. And since I'm taking my time with the music and art, and it's just me, and I'm not a musician or an artist, it takes a while to get stuff done. So that and the pesky, job. But yeah, otherwise that's pretty much it. I'll go over the saga once I start playing the round, and to that end, let's actually spin and see what I'll be getting for the round. It's not mine either, fish, but what I was doing was actually simple enough for my needs, and I think it turned out pretty sweet looking, but that's just me. So anyway, let's spin that wheel. Yes, it does spade. Start with 10 desires, huh? Okay. And by the way, too, both of us have 19 on the roulette formally now. So we'll see if one of us gets it tonight. Odds are no, because anytime a new game comes into the roulette, the odds of it coming up end up getting smaller because there's more games on the roulette. Okay, I'm not getting debated. We're playing 10 desires. All right, that's fine. Hello, Sane Sakura. We'll see, Spade. I'm not intending, as of right now, I'm not intending to encourage the roulette. So, we'll do hard. Yeah. So. Let's start the saga. Yeah. Buck took a while to actually be able to play 18, and I can't speak for him, but it seemed to be worth it. So last Saturday, I'm sitting there watching Alternate Boundary at noon Mountain Time, and it finishes around 2 o'clock or so for me. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, gosh, it's kind of warm in the house. And I look at the thermostat and it's like 85 in the house. That's fantastic. My air conditioning is broken. That's great. So I contact property management, and predictably, because it's the weekend, they're like, yeah, we're not going to not only is it the weekend, but it's summer, right? So I'm not the only one this is happening to. So they're like, yeah, the earliest they're going to be able to come out is Tuesday. And I'm like, all right, fine, I'll just deal with it. So I just deal with it on Saturday. I get my floor fan out, put it in front of my bed when I sleep, and you know, it's fine. Plus, on top of it, I telework on Mondays, so I'm like, all right, well, it's just, you know, again, I'll just deal. But Sunday it gets really bad because now, you know, the house is having time to actually cook. So Sunday I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I can't take this. This is not healthy. I'm gonna get a hotel room. It's only one day. So it's only a day. So I get a hotel room, and like, it kind of sucks because the hotel room doesn't accept pets, right? So my cat, Cece, basically just has to stay here for the night. You know, it's only a night, it's fine. So I get my my hotel room, and I sleep. You know, that night. And of course, in a harbinger of what's to come, right? First, I realized that I forgot to bring my earplugs, and I'm a picky sleeper. I need those. I sleep terribly. Yeah, I'm a neurotic sleeper. So that was step one. And then also, when I got to my room, the key card wouldn't open the door. It was like room 220 or something like that, and the key card didn't open the door. So I went back downstairs, and she's like, oh, well, you know, okay, sometimes things get demagnetized and whatever, no biggie. So she programs them again, and I go back, no go, the door won't open for me. So she's like, all right, at this point, I'm really sorry, I'll just put you in a different room. I'll put you, you know, one floor above. All right, cool. So I go up there, and the door works. And it was at that point that I realized that I was so out of sorts that I was trying to unlock the door wrong. It probably would have worked the first time, but I wasn't. I was putting the card, you know, in the little reader, and then trying to yank the door open, instead of putting the card in the reader, pulling it out like a credit card, and then opening the door. So, all right, no harm, no foul. So I'm trying to get to sleep, but again, I forgot my headphones, so it's loud. And then I start hearing banging coming from the next door. And I mean that in both senses of the word. It's like midnight, and I hear that, and I'm like, really? Thankfully, luckily for me, and probably unluckily for them, it didn't last long. I finally got to sleep, and went back to my house to telework. Cece was fine. So I'm just sitting there dealing with it, and come on, baby, come on. Okay. And I'm dealing with the heat, and I get a text from the AC place, and they're like, hey, you know, I have some free time today. Why don't I stop by between noon and 3 and check it out? I'm like, that would be amazing. That's awesome. So he comes out and takes a look at it, and he's like, yeah, it's the compressor. I can't remember whether it was the compressor or the condenser, but either way, he's like, yeah, give us a half hour, we'll get it installed, and everything will be okay. I go, all right, cool. Half hour later, he comes back in, he's like, I spoke too soon, the whole unit is broken. We can't, you know, we can't fix it. Yeah, the con's something, Con Air. And, so I'm like, okay, well, you know, that's fine. It was expected to be Tuesday. Monday would have just been a bonus. So he goes, you know, so you know, so he's like, you know, the challenge here is we don't know if there's a unit in, you know, a unit local to you. You know, with supply issues and all that sort of stuff. So, you know, we don't even know if there'll be a unit local for you to replace it with on Tuesday. I go, all right, well, you know, you do what you can. It's not your fault. So he gets it. He calls me Tuesday morning. In the meantime, I had gotten permission from work to telework on Tuesday in addition, you know, as a special thing, so I can hang around. And I got a text from him, and he's like, good, you know, mostly good news is that everything that we need is local except for the air conditioning coils. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop by and we're going to rip the old unit out, because no matter what, if we can get that taken care of, it's faster. And you know, it'll be faster whenever we get the unit to replace with. And I'm like, all right, cool. And so they do that, and to top it off too, they also gave me a portable unit, a portable like single room cooling unit. All right, cool. So this is how hot it was in the house. When they first plugged it in, the thermostat on the thing said it was 96 in the living room. And after hours, it couldn't get the living room cooler than 90. But that still made it the most livable room in the house. So, there was a question of whether or not I'd be able to, they'd be able to get the coils by the end of the day, and that didn't happen. They're like, okay, so we'll just, you know, we'll see how things go on Wednesday. Now, Wednesday, I had no choice but to be in the office. I was covering for somebody for a particular service that we offer that deals with, like, public, so I had to be in the office no matter what. So he showed up early. I let them stay in the house while I was in the office. This is Wednesday. And they're like, okay, well, you know, it looks like everything will be covered. So I'm expecting a text from him at some point in the day when they're done, because they started pretty early in the morning. I don't get anything. I don't get any texts at all. So I just head home, and I didn't actually say because I had checked out the hotel for 2 days. Monday night I just went back in and stayed at the hotel again. So another night with Cece alone in a hot house. So anyway, you know, and then Tuesday when I got the AC unit, I stayed in the house with Cece. So I get home after work on Wednesday, and they're still working on it. Oh, sorry, we're running a little behind. Okay. And then I got maybe about 5 o'clock. I got the bad news. Oh, there was supposed to be a third guy who was coming out, and he was unavailable. So it's not going to be finished today. Now this is Wednesday at this point, all right? Oh, so it's not going to be finished today, all right? So I'm like, you know, at this point, I'm like, all right, screw it. I'm just going to go get another hotel that accepts pets. Because I'm not putting Cece through another night of this, right? So, hold on a sec. Yeah, I just wanted to concentrate there. So, in the meantime, I also called again and got permission to work from home again on Thursday. And, thanks. And, so I'm starting to look at hotels that will accept pets. And then I get a call from the name of the boss of the AC place is Rudy. So I get a call from Rudy, and he's like, "Whoa, good news! There was a cancellation in your neighborhood. I can send out a different set of guys, and we can get this fixed for you tonight." Sweet. Different guys come out. And they look at it for about a half hour, and they're like, "Nope, we can't fix it. We don't have the tools available." It turns out that Rudy had in his oh my god, Rudy had in his commendable attempt to get me fixed. It just said, "Oh, we found somebody," and it just sort of hoped that they would have the resources. But they're like, "Nope. Can't fix it again," after getting my hopes up. So at that point, this isn't even the twisty turny part, by the way. So at that point, I'm committed. I'm like, all right, I'm going to get a hotel with pets. Thankfully, there was a hotel that was really close by that also accepted pets. Sweet. So, I booked the room, right? And I decide to do things in 2 phases. I get Cece settled in there first. I get Cece settled in there, and then I head back to the house to get the rest of my stuff, because it's a lot to carry otherwise. And so I get Cece away in the room, and then get back to that house for the rest of the stuff. And I'm heading into the house, and there's a truck in my driveway. I'm like, okay, and I get there, and there's other people. "Oh yeah, we're here to fix your AC." Okay. I never got a message from Rudy, but apparently he found some other people. Okay, fine. At this point, Cece's in the hotel room, and I'm like, yeah, whatever. Just I'll hang out here. You guys get it taken care of. So they're working on it. They're working on it a couple hours, and then what's that? Oh, it's lightning. Uh-oh. Wait, it's thunder. Wait, what's going on? Oh, it's a monsoon storm. Right now there's 1 guy working in the house and 2 guys working on the outside part of the unit. So they're making good progress, and it starts raining. And monsoon storms, like, they strike quick and hard. So I thought they're making good progress, and then all of a sudden it is pounding rain. And like, it's pounding rain and movie-style thunder and lightning. The guys outside got soaked. Apparently, it was so cold that the youngest one was shivering. It was so cold. So it got delayed even longer. They were inside for a while taking refuge. I gave them a bunch of towels. Thankfully, because of GBNCon, I've got like a shitload of towels. And so I gave them towels to dry off, and they took refuge inside while things were while the rain was happening. And but then it just kept going on, and then after a while, they're like, you know what, we have to call it. We can't do this anymore. It's too dangerous, and it's true. I don't blame them. It's too dangerous to be out there with the lightning. So we'll come back tomorrow morning, meaning Thursday morning at this point. Fine. But to their immense credit, right? To their immense credit, the moment they start packing up, it stops raining. And they're like, oh, you know what? Let's just finish. So they actually stayed after it had been done. After the storm had been done, they actually stayed until 10:30 at night and got the thing finished. So at 10:30 on Wednesday night, they got the AC fixed and running and cold air going. In the meantime, I had called the hotel. Yeah, no, they were champions. I had called the hotel in the meantime and asked what their cancellation policy was, and they're like, sorry, no, you're on the hook for the night. And I figured, all right, well, it's this late and it's still going to be, at least a couple hours before it gets cool in the house. So I'm going to make use of the damn hotel room, and I stayed there that night with Cece. Came back, Thursday morning in trepidation, hoping that the house was actually cold, and it was. The unit had been fixed for good. What was actually really neat was, I don't know if it's because she's young or because of her personality or whatever, but Cece took to the hotel room she had no problem with it. Once she got used to things, she was exploring, she was playing with her mouse, Cece loved that hotel room. Yeah, there's probably that too, just a different, a feel of energy, to her. But man, what... But yeah, so that was my last 5 days or so. The good news is I was already, approved for telework on Thursday. Shit. I was approved for telework on Thursday. Friday I teleworked like normal. And then, we were able to leave an hour early, per the executive director in anticipation of the 3-day weekend, so. But it was just this, carnival of just one thing after another. Rocky laying on the... yeah, I was tempted to lay on the kitchen floor there too. Condo living in, and that was miserable enough. Yeah. It's just, oh man. And see, the thing is, this time of the year, I mentioned I had a floor fan, but this time of the year, especially because of the humidity, all the floor fan did was blow hot air on me. There's no relief. Yeah, exactly, man. I'm a West Coast elitist, but holy hell. It's not going to be very inhabitable here very soon. Especially because for all the jokes about dry heat, oh, it's a dry heat in Arizona. Not during monsoon season. I can't believe I made it to stage 5 on this run. What the hell? Yeah, you know how hot it was in the house? When I was showering, when I was showering, the hotel, I mean, not the hotel, the shampoo in the shampoo bottle was hot. Like, I noticed the heat from the shampoo in the bottle even while I was in the hot shower. Couple margaritas. Yeah, I had actually, I like rarely drink, but the funny thing is the day before the air conditioning went out, I had actually bought some alcohol. And I was like, oh yeah, this will be fun, you know, to have. And you know, but I wasn't about to drink it in the heat. So it's like, so much for that. Going to Comic-Con? Nope. I have actually never gone to a Comic-Con. I haven't gone... I used to go to anime cons more frequently, but... but even that, not in a while now. Oh, hello. Hello! Fake weeb. I've got the creds, alright? I've got the creds. I was watching anime in the early 90s. I got nothing to prove. And I have 2 failed attempts at learning Japanese. Oh, okay, good. For a second I got nervous. I was like, oh shit, I don't have any bombs, do I? Thank you, Trance. I got bombs. Planning to go in an hour to look up. Nice. Nah, tomorrow I ain't doing jack shit. Except for, except for probably making some, dinners for the week. Yeah. Oh! We'll see what happens, but, I'm semi-serious about trying to, get to Japan to see my, my friend, sometime this next year. What is this? I feel like a grandpa at anime cons, Buck. That was the problem. Well, no matter what happens, we made it to stage 6. Yeah, let's not count our yokai before they hatch. Miko fight is long. That's true. Maybe the bird ones. I really don't know. Probably not. Friends with... That's a fantastic name. I love it, Doom. Her nons, man. Her nons. What the hell? Damn it! I didn't want to waste that bomb. Yeah, I love the shift mashing. boy! Hey! Oh! Right into that! Wow. Autopilot, man. Does that count on count as ringer strats, Buck? Because that was an uncharacteristically good Miko fight. Nice. Got the ringer strats going. See the description in the channel info below if you haven't heard the phrase. It dates back to like the first year of the show. Alright, time to get destroyed at stupid Miko if I'm lucky. Oh no! Oh, I'm out of rhythm. Okay. Anyway. I wonder if that was intentional on the part of Zune. Having her that weird awkward animation there. I wish I remembered the fantastic way I saw that trivialized this card. Wow! What? Oh! I hit the wrong button. I hit trance instead of bomb. Not even close to what I wanted to do. Okay, that's weird. There should have been 2 more that showed up, but oh well. She's hungover. I'm so bad at this fight. I wish I were better. Oh shit! Woo! What? Oh, now I'm totally messed up. Oh, come on. It was such a good start to the fight, too. Damn. I wish this car didn't have so much life. What is... Yeah! End Someone send help! Ah! Oh well. Oh, there it is. No one came. Oh, hi. Okay. Ugh. This cart is so dumb. Why does it take so long? Oh! I was not expecting to get that far that fast. I figured I would dash and I'd have plenty of room because I would dash slow, but oh well. There we go, that's the third set. Even with the death, that's not bad. Whoa. And go counterclockwise this time. Oh. Ow! Really anti-clockwise? I mean, it makes sense, I guess, but... For some reason, I really like this card. I've always liked the way that the bird sprites spawn like that. What's frustrating about this card is that it's random. So sometimes you just get absolutely screwed over by the enemy placement. Like that! Ah! That's the cry of a dead man walking, or the dead Miko flying. Uh-oh, uh-oh! Why did I do? Hey, guess where we made it? Why does this card have so much health? Like, it wouldn't be nearly as bad if it didn't have so much health and it wasn't so hard to stay in front of her. Whoa, that was narrow. Got a long little doggies. Oh, hey, hi. Also, this TO is impossible. Just to get that out of the way. Something is wrong. Oh, hey. Yeah, exactly. 0 out of 26 because it's impossible. Also, it means that as much as I fought her, I've only gotten her this card 26 times. Game's been out for 12 years. Yeah, I made her work for it. It's impossible spell card. Yes, it is. You ready for round 2, Buck? Over twice a year. Yeah! What a pace. Buck is ready, so after a solid hour, we'll hand it over to him for round 2. So to that end, we will say good luck, Buck. Let's see what you get.